Hey, it's the Backyard Ufologist. Yay!
Hello there.
And happy 4th of July. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist. How's everybody doing? I took a couple more days than I usually do to make a video. And, I've just been busy, got a life, hanging out with the wife. She's off until Monday. And tomorrow's my birthday. And guess what? I've been around the sun 60 times tomorrow morning around 4 a.m. So I hit the 60-yard line. I can't believe I made it this far. Wow, it's been a rough road. I hope I have 60 more because we're supposed to have 120 according to the Bible anyway, right? With all the environmental stuff, I don't know. We're not going to make it to 80, it looks like. Maybe even lesser than that, but let's try to be positive about it. People are out having a great time. The beaches are packed. I wanted to go and walk, but it's just, they won't let you in. No place to park. It's just crazy up here in New England, especially in the summertime. And you can understand, we stay in a lot in the wintertime. It gets really cold up here. And when summer comes, and then we have the coronavirus, and you got to stay in. So it makes it doubly on us, for sure. It's just that people are getting a little edgy and a little snappy, short fuse, so you have to be careful out there. When you're in line, you got to allow 6 feet. At our gym, it's 12 feet, so it's really hard on treadmill, and that's what I usually do is the treadmill. But nevertheless, we are getting along pretty good. Don't react to people's behavior. Evil on evil doesn't work, So always remember that. I try, even when I get pissed off too, and I'll just say, well, I want to get mad about this, and I stop, think, and choose. It really works, and it works. Well, anyway, subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, be sure to comment. I got to rewrite this. It's the same thing over and over, and take part in telling what you see and give your opinion, your feedback. We do appreciate it. The donations are in the description box on how to make a donation. I have Patreon and PayPal, and I would appreciate it very much. If you can't support us like that, just watch, subscribe. Make sure you still subscribe, share it. We need 1,300 more hours before we even get monetized. So I'd really like to get some new cameras and stuff. So, really watch our videos and help us get monetized. I was thinking about quitting really seriously because I'm just not going fast enough. It's a one-man show. Everything's out of pocket. It's a lot of time involved in this. Everybody is just saying hang in there and giving me real good positive feedback, and I was having a bad day that day too. So I'm going to hang in there a little bit longer, and we'll see what happens. I try to do a show every 3 to 4 days. It's really rough, I tell you, when you got other things going on in a life and no income from this. So it's really hard. So keep that in mind. I do appreciate it. I know a lot of people. I have people telling me, I don't know who these guys are. I think they just changed their names and stuff. But they say, oh, it's dust. You need to get a tinfoil hat. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate your feedback. You can block me. You don't have to come back. It's just unnecessary. Get a life for sure. Well, anyway, just be careful out there. Show love and light. You know, it's all about unconditional love and forgiveness. And it's hard to do. I understand that. But you just got to keep on faking it till you make it, you know, on some things like that. Show love and light. You know, life is so short. You know, I have friends, I'm thinking about killing myself. I said, man, that's a permanent solution for temporary problems, man. You know, oh, I was just kidding. I said, don't kid like that. You know, I don't like that because I've had so many friends check out, you know. And I can understand a couple of them in physical pain. And I've been there, and I can understand that, and I can relate to it. But I still think that it's, you know, science and technologies are really moving fast on back problems, chronic pain, and things of that nature. So I would say hang in there, and I hang in there, and that's why I'm here today. For tomorrow, hopefully, the next 24 hours, less than 24 hours, I'll be celebrating my 60th birthday. So, you know, I've come a long way from cancer. I loved the cocaine, got off of that. The relationships, they can kill you too, you know, sometimes. But anyway, it's been a long road, and I'm looking forward for the second half, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Okay, I had a whole new show for you already ready to go, and I went out last night, the night before, and I got some pictures. I had to redo it because these pictures are just too good. So I'm going to show you what I caught, and you can give feedback, and I do appreciate everybody. Have a safe 4th of July. If you drink too much, make sure you get an Uber or a designated driver. It's the same old stuff, man. Be careful out there, really, because you're here 1 minute and then you're gone the next. It just never ceases to amaze me. Be careful out there. And happy 4th of July, everybody. I do appreciate you very much. And watch my videos, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here's our first picture of the show, and here's the fairy circle looking really good. Do you see it? I almost didn't see it myself, but look right here sitting in the chair. I go, whoa, that is so cool. I didn't even see it there at first. And then there's 2 eyes. See right here? The nose and the mouth right there. Some kind of entity right there sitting in the chair. Isn't that so cool? And just sitting there by itself, just hanging out. That's the bird feeder, the wind chimes, and that's a limb right there. You know, I have these little landmarks where I'll know where everything is. This is a little plaque right there, and then there is a little bird bath right there. This is the big quartz boulder right here, and here's the rocks that go around making the fairy circle, and here's the trees, which I think are portals. I see all kind of different things coming in and out of here all the time. And these are little elementals. I don't know, some of them are lightning bugs. You can see they'll be that color right there, or yellow, and they are out and about. And there's an orb. I didn't even see that. Boy, I'm bad. That looks like 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. Some little person there, some kind of entity in the tree. Like I said, there's a lot of things in there, that's for sure. But anyway, that one was right there by itself, hanging out. You know, we're getting ready for the 4th of July right there. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's move on. Here's the big pine tree about 100 feet up in the air in the backyard right here. Let's check this one out. You know, I was reading about people that supposedly be experts on these kind of orbs, and they say when they get like this kind of blurry and stuff, it means it's high vibration, and it is a little pixelized. You have that mixed in, but you do have these things coming through on those pixelizations. That's just the camera. See right here, you got a guy, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth, and it looks like he's got a beard going right there. You can really see it when I zoom out. There's 2 eyes right there, a nose and a mouth, and somebody smiling right there. You see that? But if you really zoom out a little bit, you see there's a guy right here. There's an eye, nose. You see his ears right there. There he is. He's right in the middle of the orb, the Merkaba, and he's the one that's probably in control of it right here. And you see this right here? This looks like some kind of alien writing right here. You see this right here? Isn't that cool? Yeah, I don't know what that says, but it says something right there. Probably orb number 5, you know, I don't know. It's no telling where it's from. and that's for sure. And we have a lot of elementals up here. These aren't stars. That might be, I don't know. Barely picking up the stars with this camera right here, this Canon camera with the IR setting. And here's a guy right here. It looks like a cat. See the whiskers coming off, the two eyes, the nose, the two ears sticking out the top of the Merkaba. And then there's some guy right here in the middle with some kind of hat on, two eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. And it comes around him. It may be some kind of helmet or something that he's wearing. And I see this design right here, the little four squares right there. I see that a lot. Here's a little entity right here. And there's a little radio wave or something right there. I see that a lot also. There's an entity right there. And that's our second picture. Let's move on here because I know you want to get away. Wow, this one really turned out weird. There is an orb here, and this looks like some kind of extraterrestrial to me, one of the grays. Eye, nose, the big gray head right there. Yeah. And I was still, there's another one right here. I didn't even see this one. I don't know what that is. It's just really pixelized, but like you could see in the pixelization, you see the little scenes inside those things right there. See the two eyes right there. Yeah, it's if you get one that's like that, you really check it out, and it will show you. Oh yeah, this is it, isn't it? This right down here, I wanted to show you. I thought it was a lightning bug at first, but this is the portal, the vortex down here. All kind of different stuff come up out of here. And you see the eye and the nose right there, the mouth. Isn't that wild? Okay, well, let's go ahead. I want to bring it. This is before I brought up the contrast and the brightness adjustment. And here it is right here. Eye, the mouth. See the nose and the ears right there? That looks like some kind of elf. It's got red eyes too. It's wild looking. And I did try to bring it up right here. That's about as close as I could get it. I tried to get it as close as I could. But it's very small. But you see it's coming right out of the portal there. And this, I don't know. I'm thinking it may be a fairy. See the arms coming off here, the two wings, and it's looking at me. See the eye there and the nose? Bring it up a little bit closer. See there? Look at that. You see the eye, nose, and here's the body down here and the legs and the arms, and here's the wings. Now this may be a fairy. You see the big head right there? Yeah, you don't see any antenna coming off there. So it could be a fairy right there. Okay. The way it looks right here. Look at this. That's the way it looked with the brightness and the contrast. So, yeah. Now, I want to talk to you about this. This is weird. Let's look at the orbs real quick. And you can see, if I zoom out, you can see the eye here, the other eye is covered up, nose and the mouth. There's some entity in the middle and his shoulders coming down here. You can see that. It's kind of out of tune, not all the way in this reality. Eye, nose and mouth. You can see all of this right here. Okay, that looks like a little ship or something. No, it's an entity. See the eye and the nose coming down, and he's looking through a window or something with this orb that's sent out. Well, anyway, I was looking at this, and I go, what is this? There's some kind of spiritual animals that go up and down right through here by the fairy circle, from fairy circle to fairy circle. This is a big boulder right here, and it has stones, the quartz boulder stones, and it goes back and forth. It's through the portals, and the eyes do not shine, and you can see there's faces. It's all pixelized. There's nothing out there. I'm going to tell you, this thing is traveling. So I wanted to show that, and that's not the only one. I was going, wow, there's one in the fairy circle, and this was it coming up out of the portal. It looks like ears right here, and then there's a face like a little dog or something, like right here, and it's coming up. See the little ET or something right here, the eye, nose, the head right there. There's something going on there. I'm telling you, there's something coming up out of the portal there. And here's an orb. I can't really tell what that is. Okay, let's move on here. Now over here, look, It's like a whole family right here, right here, right here, right here. Now, these are the stones I was talking about. It's behind it. You can see they're dim. Here's the big quartz boulder right here. This thing is huge. And here's another one right here. See the eye, the mouth, the nose, and little entities all around it. And then there's another one here, and another one here, and another one right here. These are spiritual. You can see the eyes are not glowing from the light from the flash or anything. So it's some kind of entities coming up out of the portal here. And that was weird. It really was. So I caught 3 of them. Really weird. 3 different pictures. And that's why I had to redo the whole show. I said, I've got to include these pictures. And I had like 15 pictures, and we can't do that. It's too long. And right here's an entity, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth here. This was an orb within an orb. This is some kind of symbol, it looks like right here. I don't know. Tell me what you think it looks like. And here's these pixelizations I was telling you about. See this guy looking through right here, this entity with an ear, eye, nose, and you see his neck and his shoulder go down. He's leaning over, looking in. Here's that X again. See that X right there? I see these all the time. And all kind of little entities looking through these windows. And then there's another one right in the middle, so I don't know what that is. It's probably controlling the whole thing. No telling where it's from, where it's going, or anything like that. Now this looks like some kind of ET sitting in a chair. See the eye, the big head right there. He's got something on top of him, maybe wearing a hat, a helmet, or something, has a design on it, and comes down. It almost looks like his legs are crossed right there, sitting in the chair. And you see how dim it is? But if you look right up here, this one, see how bright it is? It's more in this reality than that one is. And you can see there's a person or some kind of animal or something, eye, nose, and a mouth right there. And then there's something here. I don't know what that is. It's very small, but it could be an android. It could be an entity. I don't know. A robot. Who knows? But I'm showing it to you. And here's something that has ears, 2 ears, the 2 eyes barely coming through. Here's a profile of a animal that we'd call animals. I don't know. They may be more intelligent than us. Anything is more intelligent than us right now. What's going on? I'm going to tell you. If you're sitting there watching from up there saying, what in the world? Or they may be so spiritually connected and stuff that they say, wow, our race went through that millennia ago, could be. So who knows? But you can see there's a guy here. You can see his face. And look at this design right here. See the radio wave and then the circle right there? I don't know. That's some kind of symbol there. If you know what that might be, if you're an electrician or something and know about that stuff, or a Wiccan witch or something, and you know about all of these little symbols, let me know and tell me what you think they are. Okay, eye, nose, and a mouth right there. You see this guy right there. So it comes in a little bit closer, but these things were coming in. This one is over in the circle. This one's out. This one's out, heading that way. Isn't that wild, y'all? Isn't that just something? That's in my backyard. This is the Hammonasset Ley Line and the energy line with the quartz boulders. There's another boulder here, one goes back here. They're just buried under here. This is a portal, the vortex that stretches out, all kind of different stuff. If you watch my videos, you saw stuff shoot up. I've been very, very fortunate to catch what I've captured for sure. Now, this one looks like Orion's belt almost. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw that. So they may be from Orion. Say, look, we're from Orion, man. Okay, let's start at the first one here. And this was like at 4:30 in the morning when I took this picture. So you see there's an entity here, eye, nose, and a mouth right there. And there's one up here on the edge, you can see. And there's one in the middle. See the eye, nose? Looks like an old dude. He's an old one. And here's an ET right here. Look at that. Almost looks like an insectoid there. Eye, and the nose comes to a point right there. You see that? Isn't that something? Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's a good catch right there. You can see that's an extraterrestrial. Easy. Really, really easy there. All kind of symbols. Look at this guy right here, or chick. Looks like got the hand on the hip right there, standing with the pants. See right there? Isn't that cool? That is something right there. You can just sit here and look at some of these things, and you may see somebody looking back at you and saying, "We see you. I'm watching you." You know, it's really cool. It's fascinating. Okay, this one right here I thought was a girl cat. See the eye? I mean the ear, and the eye, and the nose right here, sitting here, and her tail comes down right here. There's something looking up at her right there. There's something right in here in this area standing up. People around her. See the cat right here, the female cat? Eye, nose, the two ears right there, and the hair coming down. Yes, this is some kind of, I don't know, feline being or something. And if you look and kind of just zoom out, you see somebody right here. Eye, nose, and a mouth. It looks like it, but see, these are dimensions, overlapping dimensions, and that's why it looks like that. That's something standing in front of that face that's behind, and in front of the eye right there is somebody looking that way, and then somebody up here looking down, and look at the energy around the sucker. Oh, wow. Okay, and let's look at this one here. Now you see it? It was hard for me to see it at first because there's so much stuff around, so many eyes and stuff. All right, look at this. See the head? It comes around like this. The chin comes down the head. See the eye, nose, and the mouth? This is a extraterrestrial right there. You can see it's pretty as you please right in the middle, coming up out of the portal, and something right in there. I don't know what this is. We see all kind of stuff come up, shooting out here and out of the trees all the time. And this is some kind of entity here. You can see there's the face, the hair. You can't really make it out, but you see the arms and the body coming down right there, coming up out of the portal. Sometimes I can zoom out and you can see it better. And I don't know what these things are. Just all kind of spiritual things out there for sure, folks. I'm going to tell you. Now, check this out. I tried to bring this in close. Now, what I see right here, before I put the brightness and the contrast to it, this is what it looked like. Isn't that a cross? See how the cross goes all the way down right there? And then there's something around it. Now, what is this around it? I said, I don't know. You know, I've never seen anything like this. See the nose and the eye there, and it goes down. It looks like it has a fin, a tail on it, like a fish. And I got to thinking, I said, well, isn't the fish and the cross a sign of Jesus and spirituality? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? It gets a little pixelized there, but look at this. Yeah, this brings it in a little bit closer. See the cross? It goes all the way down right there. That's a cross. And there's some kind of entity. I think it's a fish. It looks like a fish to me. And then there's an entity here I didn't even see. Eye, nose, and a mouth. See, these are just overlapping. Probably this might be underwater. Who knows? But see, there's a good adjustment on that one right there. See, right there, the eye, the nose, the fin. Yeah, this is spirituality right here, folks. This is out there in the backyard. I feel it. My wife feels it. It's good positive energy. We try to keep this area so positive and benevolent, and it does work. Just like East Eddy Ranch, James Gillian's place. I model my place after his, and he said, I don't want any credit or anything. I'm just suggesting what I do, and it works, and it really does. And here's the big pine tree again, and this was a big bright orb up there. You see the face right here? Eye, nose, and a mouth right there, and he's got some kind of hat or hair on right there. And then above him, it looks like an entity. There's his nose and a mouth right there with his tongue sticking out. It does, doesn't it? You see that? It looks like his tongue sticking out. That's wild. And here's an entity with big ears, or he's got headphones or something on right there. He's probably driving the craft. Who knows? He may be the pilot. And then you got something dark right in here, an outline, a silhouette of a person or an entity, and there's somebody right there. There's somebody right there. It's just really cool, isn't it? But that's really cool with the tongue sticking out. I like that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Last week I had the wrong video, but I bought my new laser, and it finally came after like 2 months from Hong Kong. So much going on over there and in between. So it took a long time. It was in customs and quarantine for like 2 weeks, from what I understand. Okay, let's go ahead and start this. I caught a UFO out there. I am really scanning the skies, trying to get out there, and I saw this one go by. It stopped a few times, and then it just slowed down. You can see it's going pretty fast right here, but it slows down. I zoom in on it, and you can see it starts to slow down when it sees the laser. It's on its way to the north. That's northwest, right? No, I'm sorry, northeast that way. And I should say that, and write it down. But anyway, yeah, northeast it's going. And you see it starts blinking at me. It's not powering up, but it's blinking. And it did slow down. And that's a star right there. I don't know which one that is. It's Tropic of Cancer, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to do better than what I'm doing on that. But yeah, it's going northeast. And look, see, it kind of stops right there. It says, what's this guy doing, man? Who is this, And then it goes behind a tree, and that's it. And that's it for today. I hope you have a happy 4th of July for sure. Okay, that was the show for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did bringing it to you. We had a lot of fun with that. Man, I love the night vision camera, the Aurora. It's really cool. I'm getting out there. I'm getting a lot of videos. Sometimes I'm just so shaky. I've got to buy a tripods, and get out there and hold it steady. Right now I'm holding the camera and trying to hold the laser and powering up like they do at ECETI Ranch and ECETI Australia and all that. I want to put a camera out just stationary and point it at the fairy circle and one at the sky. In time, if we ever start making money, I'll invest in that. I'll put all the money that I make back into the channel because it means the world to me. This is my love. I'd love to make money at something that I love doing for sure. So just keep that in mind, if you will. Watch my videos. I still got a long way to go. 1,300 hours. No, man. Well, all right. Anyway, I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching my videos. If you'd like to support us by making a donation, all the information is in the description box below. I have shout outs. It shows you how to get in touch with me. My email, if you need to, you can do it in the comments also. So be nice, everybody. Be nice to one another. Life is too short. You just never know. You're here 1 minute, you're gone the next. So treat somebody like you want to be treated. And that always works. It's a good habit to have. And when you get mad, stop, think, and choose, because you may do and say things that you regret. A lot of that going on right now, and it's understandable. It's a lot of pressure right now, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it together. Happy 4th, and I'm sure a happy birthday to me for tomorrow. I'm going to have a good time, and I'm really excited about it. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist. We'll see you in a couple of days. Bye-bye, everybody.
Force will be with you.